Hey, guys. Welcome back to episode 2 of Tales from Rankia, where half the party's missing. I'm gonna hop back into Discord while we wait. But welcome, everybody. All right, I'm back. Are they coming?
Yeah.
Yeah. Chris is
All
on the way. Bam starting
There's
stream.
Bam.
Elephant
All right.
is, I think, he's on the way too.
He's just switching, yeah.
Yep.
All right, perfect.
He just went to his intermission screen.
Oh, hey.
Hello.
Good morning, sunshine.
Alright.
Ooh, wait, mine. I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no way. Chris just said, this guy hit me with an at 10 minutes to spare when I did one 1 hour ago.
Oh.
And he responded. He did an emote.
Uh-huh.
Motherfucker.
Stop. Get off me, cat. Sorry.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it
Hey,
going?
We're
Goog.
here.
What
Oh
up?
my god, we're all here. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, guys.
Hey.
Hey.
You made it.
Thank God Ziggy called me. I was almost not on time. Jesus.
I
fucking-
definitely would not have forgotten if it wasn't for Maria bringing it up in chat.
Thank you.
How?
Thank you.
How?
Okay,
That's crazy.
I remembered. Ziggy just
I'm-
panicked.
You remember you had to be added 10 minutes before. Mine was 45 minutes before, okay?
You guys
I
were
wasn't gonna
ridiculous.
show up 45 minutes early. What the fuck?
So what, do we
Okay.
need to start hitting you with like a day before and be like, hey Curvy, remember D&D tomorrow?
So let's not forget if I want to be up at 3 a.m. I need you to know that I have alarms 20 minutes before, and from 20 minutes before to every 2 minutes until then, up until
Oh
10
my
minutes past
God.
every 2 minutes. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. To
You're
be
one
fair,
of those.
in my sleep, I turn alarms off. So like I need
Yeah,
the
I do
backup.
too. I have
feel
I
bad.
set them for every 15 minutes. Mine, yeah. So if I have like when I want to get up, and then when I absolutely have to get the fuck up, and then I have like 5 to 6 alarms set in between. So yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. I got like 8 of them bitches.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the one getting roasted, but everyone else also has a like.
I got
No,
McDonald's.
I have one
No.
alarm, okay?
We're not
I was-
roasting
I was
you for
here.
that. I'm roasting you because you forgot.
I did not forget. You can tell I didn't forget based upon my thumbs up from yesterday.
That's true. That's true.
Yay! You remembered at the time. There you go. Yeah.
Okay.
This is
Shall
good,
we
but we're all
should we
here
play
now. This
some
is good.
D&D?
Let's
Yeah.
do
Um,
it.
How do I get into the screen?
Okay.
What do you
Well,
mean?
I'm so sorry.
ain't
No,
no
you're-
way you left it
Wait.
till right now.
Wait, no.
Yeah,
hold
one
on.
moment. I'm also getting stuff sorted.
You know, everybody gonna get logged in and figure out how to work the shit again. See, that's exactly what I was telling Z. That's
don't
why
get-
I try and log in early so I can make sure to remember how to
Well,
do everything.
My McDonald's was slow. The drive-through. I was getting hash browns.
Mm.
Oh.
I wanted some morning. You know, those
Is it
hash browns
soggy
were
now?
crazy.
100% the best thing that McDonald's has
It's
ever
so
created
good.
are the hash browns.
And I was like, can I have a packet
Nobody's
of
touching.
ketchup? And they were like,
I
"Oh."
beg to differ. Why did they ever get rid of the honey mustard snack wraps?
Um,
I think
you know they
Okay.
weren't bad. I'm not gonna lie, they weren't
They
bad.
were pretty good. I didn't like a lot of the stuff from McDonald's, but it was like a small bite. I was done with it in a minute or two, and I was like, all right, I'm good, I'm done.
Hash browns
Um,
slap though.
Am I?
Yeah, they do.
Where is
Where is?
the link? Where to
I put
link?
the link. I put the link
he
in
just
the
put
thing.
the link in the general in
Yeah.
Discord.
By the way, I have yet to stream this.
Mhm.
So I'm
Oh.
trying to make sure. Listen, I have a lot of stuff that I can't leak. All right, so I'm like,
You
I've been
can
very- that's
you
why
can
I
show
haven't streamed
I
it.
feel that.
you can show the URL because you have to log in. You need to log in to even get to this.
No. Other stuff. Like if I accidentally click,
Oh,
I'm on an incognito tab.
Yeah.
Okay, there's just a lot of stuff
Okay.
I can't have leaked.
Just get a new browser. Just get a completely new
Really?
browser.
Now I'm intrigued.
Any browser recommendation?
Opera GX, this shit is great.
Brave.
I'm
Opera
so
GX is sick.
intrigued.
Internet
now.
Explorer.
Sponsored.
Ew.
No,
Edge now.
I fucking should. I should
It's
be.
the edge now.
Yeah.
You have to be into edge.
Okay, what the
That's
hell,
crazy.
son?
That's crazy.
Sorry.
Why are we saying? I missed that. and I'm
Where?
upset.
How did we get here? What just happened?
Nothing. Don't forget it.
7 in the morning.
Listen, you guys let me know when you're ready to go, okay?
Do
I've
I
been
have
ready for
anything?
like
I'm
20 minutes.
ready.
And all do you need anything from me character-wise? Like, do I have to do any like leveling up or anything that I?
I needed that like 3 weeks ago, Bam. I'll be honest.
I'm so bothered by the installation thing. What is the spacing between the M and the
Oh.
I in gaming?
Oh, I hate that.
Like I said,
Oh, I hate
download
that.
Brave.
It's gaming.
Gaming.
It's a gaming browser.
I love gaming.
I love.
Oh, that
was
space makes me uncomfy. I don't like it.
Wait, did my journal not save?
Show me your journal.
I
Oh, no, it did.
never write in that. Oh my god. Okay, I
I
need a
did once
second.
and I like doxed myself.
Are you in just a thing, Bam?
I think I'm at the home screen. Is that where I'm
Okay.
supposed to be?
You can be anywhere on that. Just the only thing you need to do is prepare your spells. That's what you gotta do.
Yeah.
What is the typing sound in this browser? Hello?
Oh, you can turn that off.
Why is it on by default? That's as bad as every game being super loud when you first launch it.
It's very customizable. You can customize
Browser
everything
sounds.
about
I'm
the
a
This-
browser.
cleric. I don't have to prep spells. I don't.
You do, yeah.
I do.
You should have to prep spells every day.
How do I
Just right click and then click prepare.
Oh, right click it.
Yeah.
I just started clicking. Okay, I got you.
And it will show at the
Cool.
bottom how many you can do. I think it's 4. You nearly there, Kobe?
I'm signing in.
Did you download your gaming browser?
Okay,
your,
that was
your
that
gaming
was
browser.
that
I'm
was the
sorry.
wrong Google account.
Oh my god.
Been there, done that.
Don't worry, next one incoming. I literally have 2. It can't be that bad.
That's not bad.
2 that I would use here, to be clear.
When I was making my business like email originally, I went with Gmail, and a week later, I hadn't posted it anywhere. I hadn't done anything with it, and I get a notification on one of my backup emails, like the recovery email for Google, that account had been closed and locked for spam and some other like stuff. So they banned my Gmail account in a week for no
Oh
reason.
my god.
Yeah. And fun fact, Google does not give you any sort of tool to reach out to them for that stuff. So
Yeah.
Outlook became my friend.
Okay. This cheat sheet's great, by the way.
Which one?
The one that is listed in the D&D cheat sheet.
So funny. Sorry.
Why'd you whisper it like that?
I was just reading ceremony and it's just really funny. Wedding. You touch an adult humanoids willing to be bonded together in marriage for the next 7 days. Each target gains +2 AC.
Oh wow! All right.
Come here, Chuck.
The fuck out of here. Gabriel's gonna be found just dead, laying on the floor.
We're not married.
Sorry, I was being griefed by the new browser. No, seriously, I was. It
Boomer.
wouldn't even let me sign in with Google after the first account.
Boomer.
Are you good now?
Hopefully.
I am hurted.
I'm actually being griefed right now.
I hear Brave is a great browser.
You know, I'm using the new fucking browser to download Brave.
Brave. The good thing about
I'm upset.
Brave is Chrome without all the bullshit. It's ran off the same. It's ran off of Chromium, which is what Google Chrome is ran off of.
No, I do not want to import anything.
Yeah, no, don't.
I'm prepared.
You prepared? Okay.
I thought I was.
Oh no, I
You
was hardly
thought.
prepared.
I thought wrong. You must log in, okay? Sign in with Google. Okay, it's working. It's I am good, I think.
You're in?
Yep.
Okay. Nice. Is everybody in?
I think
I
so.
think everybody's in. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Let's do a recap. Does anybody remember last time? It's been a minute. But I'll do a recap. Unless you would, Chris, you volunteering?
No, I was just
That's
gonna
what
say,
it sounded like.
I have a very fond memory of the last session. It was a lot of fun. It was great.
Okay. Well, good. It's
What
good
the
to hear.
hell?
Chuck rolled a nat 20 on his death saving roll,
That is true.
and you griefed the fuck out of me. So it was
What
a
did
great
I do?
session.
I didn't do anything. Okay,
I
you just
know
rolled bad.
No. There's no fucking way that was no.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'll do a real recap, okay, instead of whatever you're doing, okay? So,
I wasn't doing anything. You volunteered me.
Shut the fuck up, Chris.
A full recap is you guys, for your first quest as a new party, took on a job from a halfling wizard named Otto Bramblemouse, where he gave you a quest to go and retrieve a map from the Lost Vault of Evantia. That was supposedly this kind of old guy's vault that he got enchanted to only open under this blood comet. And you went there expecting it not to be too bad, fought some goblins, and then it turned out to be this series of devilish tests that you ended up getting through and passing, and you fought a very beefed up imp, and the whole ceiling was crashing, but because you passed all the tests, you ended up not dying and being crushed by the falling ceiling, and you got out of there with a map and a bunch of loot. And so you succeeded your quest. You handed in the map to Otto Bramblemouse, your patron, and you got your coin, which was, I think, was 500 gold pieces each, and that was in Emberspire, which you have been hanging out in for the past few days. So a few days had passed, and you were staying in the Cauldron's Crown, where Enna had been experiencing a few harrowing visions and some dreams, unbeknown to the rest of the party. You then gambled with a Githyanki gentleman, if you can call it gambling, because I think two of the party just went all in for some reason, and that happened.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Shortly after that, a dwarven wizard introduced himself to the party by the name of Belgraw Cascand, who said he was a close friend of Otto's. Who
Say
and
that name
Otto
again? Sorry.
Belgraw, Belgror, Cascand. He introduced himself and said he was a friend of Otto. And Otto had invited him out to meet him with him urgently about the map that you had retrieved. But when he went to meet him at his house, he was not answering, and even sending him messages with magic, he was non-responsive. So he came and found you to ask for your help to see and check if he was all right. So you went to his house, which was, being a wizard's house, was pretty dangerous. It was trapped. You were attacked by some books and some magical carpets, and there was also some strange happenings throughout the house. Glances in mirrors and plates and things. You were seeing things out the corner of your eyes, and there was some strange rotting food and smells around the place. It was a bit of a creepy, haunted house. Balgror also revealed that him and Otto were a part of the Daedalian Archive, which is like a secret organization dedicated to essentially stopping any type of emergence level event, basically stopping like another apocalypse from happening. So they were essentially collecting artifacts like the map and storing them away. So you were led down a like locked and hidden staircase into this large open like vault, essentially filled with books and artifacts and a large dragon skeleton. But down there you did in fact find Otto Bramblemouse had been murdered. His throat was cut by some kind of very hot blade that I think it was Chuck was investigating that, and most of his belongings were taken from him. Then Pip found hidden in a statue. Pip was able to find some notes that Otto had been researching on the map, that included an infernal translation of something that was previously hidden on the map that you hadn't seen before. And straight after that, you were all ambushed by a group of invisible creatures that were later revealed as these kind of devilish, harrowing, like screaming figures that didn't really understand what they were. They were kind of translucent and caught between places, and they're all dead. And at the end of halfway to the end of the fight, Balgror managed to cast a spell through the dragon, revealing them all and revealing all the invisible things in the room, including an infernal rune on each of the base of your necks, that Zaxxon translated as worthy. And at that point, Balgror looks up at all of you and just says, "What the fuck are you?"
Yeah.
So,
Oh, fuck. That's what we are.
balls in your court.
So
Are
are
we-
we, I had to leave the last like 20 or so minutes. So are
Yep.
we starting off with that conversation?
Yes,
Okay.
that was the last thing that was said when I ended the session.
Okay.
So pretty much, Chris, I think that might have been the thing that you missed, but I don't know what part you left at. But the spell was cast, everything was revealed that was invisible.
You filled me in of what the rune translated to, and I have that in my notes. So
Okay.
Right.
So
I
yeah,
should be caught
Balgror
up.
is looking like he has the notes in his hand, and he's looking down and looking up at all of you, at the runes on your necks, and is like, he doesn't look like angry. He looks shocked, right? What do you do?
Oh, okay. Dumb question. Are we on the? Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Oh.
There it is.
why is Chuck on your death? What happened?
Because you were on 1 HP.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we're picking up immediately where we left off.
Gotcha.
So we all have all of our wounds still. Well, so that alongside of the note or the whatever that was found earlier. So basically us going and finding that map has cursed us with this infernal boon, I guess, that none of us want. At least I don't want it. How do we get rid of this?
Section's gonna like scratch at his neck a little bit.
It literally says that we'll be reborn in my image. I do not want to become an infernal demon god.
Is that a not good thing?
I'm gonna walk over to Chuck and just sort of, help him up and walk him over with, under his arm.
I mean, to what extent?
At
Is
this
it gonna
point,
change us just superficially, or is it gonna change us like to our core?
you will start hearing a noise coming from the staircase where you came down before. It sounds like the fluttering of wings, like thousands of tiny wings, like hitting each other over and over and over again, like something's coming down the stairs.
Chuck's gonna lean on his action with his gun drawn.
I'm actually gonna maybe like try and just like lean Chuck maybe against Enna or something like that. I'm gonna run over and just sort of open my mouth at the stairs, just like readying my breath weapon.
Okay.
Now,
Are you like hiding around the corner, or are you standing at the base of the stairs?
base of the stairs.
Okay.
God damn it,
It's-
Pip.
As you come around the base of the stairs, you look up, and as you look up, you can see like not birds, but like it's hard to see because it's kind of dark, and there's like the light that's coming from the top of the stairs is like putting a silhouette on something, and something's walking down the stairs, but it's hard to see because they're surrounded by like hundreds of book pages that are just like surrounding them and like assaulting them as they're like coming down the stairs, and whoever they are is like coming towards you down the stairs.
So they're being attacked by the book trap that almost
And
killed us.
Gabriel, can you just make me a dexterity saving throw, please?
This
I love this. This is fucking great. Can I ask a really quick question while this is happening?
Sure.
Does Chip still look like a walking flashbang?
No,
That's still-
that
No,
expired.
that's
Okay,
good.
okay.
Yeah, no, that yeah.
I couldn't
No
remember.
longer the sun. Yeah.
Don't make me. There is another one of these orbs on the
Oh
other
my
side of the room.
god.
Jesus.
Ew.
Okay.
Because Gabriel tumbling down the staircase.
Okay, Gabriel, you do take a little bit of a tumble, and you do take okay, that's not a great roll. You do take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you tumble down the stairs as these book pages that as you made your way to this house that you were directed to by the barkeep who overheard the conversation with these guys earlier with Balgor saying that they were going to check Otto's house. You came after you got back from your errands and found them missing, came over here and got assaulted by a bunch of book pages and went down this open doorway just to get like blinded and have stumbled down the staircase. But Zaxxon, you are now gifted with Gabriel on the floor in front of you.
I'm gonna, as he, falls down the staircase, I'm gonna just sort of, grab onto his coat and lift him up with one arm, and then turn to everybody else and say, "It's fine. It's the plague doctor." And keep moving.
There you guys are. Oh,
Wait, who's
God.
that? Who is it?
It's just Gabriel. It's just Gabriel.
It's
Ah.
Gabriel.
Ow.
It's okay. It's all right.
Who's Otto? There was a short man in the tavern who said Otto, and I said that way, and I came this way.
Oh.
What
Yeah.
happened? Why does everybody look like hell?
Yeah, about that.
Come
Well,
in, Gabriel.
I saved the day. It was me. I did it.
Are you sure then?
Yeah, you definitely did good.
Come in, Gabriel. Don't touch anything.
Gabriel fixes his nose. His hat.
Like a long snout.
Jesus,
Ugh.
I think I've used up all of my spell slots, haven't I?
So who looks the worst at a
Uh,
glance?
Chuck.
Definitely Chuck. Chuck
Yeah.
looks like he was ran over by a semi.
Chuck got omega fucked.
Yeah, you got very stabbed.
Clarification, Sock fucked over Chuck.
Okay.
Gabriel, they said don't touch anything. Stop touching your nose.
Gabriel stops. Just uncomfortable, but doesn't want to cause a problem. Just, okay, yeah.
So what do we do
Uh,
now?
I think at this point, Zaxxon would sort of he would show Gabriel the branding on not only his neck, but sort of point around the room and then explain everything that has occurred thus far, including, gesturing just way down this vaulted area to the Otto Bramblemouse's dead body.
Who's this?
That's Otto.
Oh,
Yeah.
what'd you do to him?
We found him that way. We found him that way.
Insight check. I don't believe her.
Oh, wow.
Gabriel tilts his snout. Just tilts his head like
Stop
a dog.
touching it.
Oh my god, how do I roll insight? God, the moment's passed. Forget it. He believes her.
I was gonna say you could hit C, go to attributes, and then you can click on insight. It'll you can
It'll roll
from
for
there.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you believe her. Yep.
Holy shit.
In the meantime, while he's like listening to them explain things, I'll walk over to Chuck and I'll hand him. I pull out a bunch of vials and start mixing up concoctions. And I tell him to drink. Hold on. I hand him like this like glowing green liquid. I say, "Just take a sip."
Chuck's gonna put it on his lips and like tilt his head back. He's not gonna drink. He's just gonna tilt his head back so it just rolls down his fucking his throat. Would I roll for that, or would you roll for that?
Let me see.
Or is that it?
That's an action you can spend when I use it. I use it for 1d6 plus 4. You can roll.
How do I do the +4 again? So I know how to do the 1d.
You click the
1d6
plus
and then you can
button.
yeah, the plus
Yeah,
button.
hit the plus underneath it 4 times.
Got it.
Ugh, hideous.
I'll
dice.
heal you. No, never mind, I can't. Yeah, just add +6 on your character sheet.
Got it.
Yeah, Gabriel, you do also see like these like bodies of these creatures as well.
Is it the blood
along-
splats?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
blood spats is where
Okay.
the bodies are, yeah. They are still
think-
like slightly invisible, but there is like a magical film on them that seems to have come from some kind of
Would I
spell
be familiar with
with
it?
the
Whatever.
I mean, if anybody wants to try and look into like if they recognize these things now that they're like dead and visible on the floor, go ahead and roll me a history check, or would anything else be applicable here? Yeah, probably
Survival? Maybe.
no, it'd
Okay.
be either history or
Arcana.
I'd say yeah, history or arcana. I'd give you sure. Arcana would be maybe a little bit more difficult, but
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, we're back.
Hey!
Fuck.
Oh.
Of course,
Okay,
Pip. God damn
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
interesting. Okay,
Not
I
trying to
mean,
brag.
Chuck
don't
did
wanna
pretty
interrupt.
good.
This is the blood splatter we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
this
to
is
figure out
the
what they
creatures,
were,
yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay. So Chuck and Pip. I'm hearing myself. Who am I hearing myself through? I don't know. So you have Chuck, I reckon you've heard about these things as like folktale. Like these are like the stories you tell to kids to scare them, but like these are the ones that are like these are the real ones. Like these are like the monsters that hide under your bed kind of thing. But they are essentially you would know them as they're dregs. So they're creatures from other planes. These are from the Shadowfell originally.
How do I spell that?
So the Shadowfell,
No,
uh,
the
Dregs.
dregs.
DRGG?
So drakes is this. So drakes are basically
Got it.
drakes are creatures that came through during the emergence. That's like the normal common use term that people use. It's sometimes used as a bit of like a it's sometimes used as a slur for like people that came through during the emergence, although there's not a lot of those people left. But oftentimes it's used for like the monsters and the creatures that came through, like the dangerous creatures that are left out in the wilderness. These are like an example of those type of creatures. So that's what you would know of them, just that they're from they're creatures that came through during the emergence. But as for like the details of them, you just know that they're like folklore. You would know that they're visible in reflections, and that's why you were able to like see them upstairs. But now that you've seen them like visible, it makes a lot more sense. But Pip, with a natural 20, you would know. You've read about these creatures. These are called skulks. Skulks. These are typically from the Shadowfell. But what is interesting to you is a few things. First of all, skulks typically don't all look the same. Because skulks they're not undead. Skulks are what they used to be when interplanar travel was possible, because you being a conjuration wizard, that's kind of your speciality. No, since the emergence, interplanar travel isn't possible anymore. You can't go to the other planes since the emergence. So these things are a rarity, first of all. So seeing them is a surprise. Second of all, any ones that you've heard about normally all look different. So the fact that these all have the same devilish features is a surprise to you. You have read in some very old, like in one of the very old books in like an old part of the library at your wizard's college, that there was, this is because you got a natural 20, there was the capability of summoning these creatures to do your bidding from the Shadowfell. And only once they were summoned, if they were summoned, would they take on your form. They would essentially be, they would look like you. So what these creatures are, they're not undead. They are essentially people who walked in the Shadowfell, went to the Shadowfell and got lost. And so every essence of their being like got lost in that plane. And so they just became like husks of themselves. Like every inch of their personality, like every like ember of their soul just got lost to the Shadowfell, and they just became just like a translucent husk, and that's all that was left. And so that ritual became a thing that you could summon them and they could do your bidding. And it seems that someone has done that here for some reason. And that somebody looks like this, and it's like a devil with wings.
Oh God.
So, I've read about these, and I think they were called skulks. And but what I don't really get is that they all look similar. And I'm trying to remember. trying to remember if there's a situation in which they would look the same, like these.
And Pip is just gonna sit there and sort of just giving himself some time, flipping a coin in his hand, trying to remember what he read in Wizard College, if you will. And
Okay.
and sort of let there be some period of time to see whether or not anybody else speaks up.
Okay.
I have a question.
Sure.
So Chuck understands the sort of emergence of these things based on the folklore. Does Chuck recognize these like I guess what they've embodied?
That's
Like,
a good
does he know where they
question.
came from?
Okay, so if you want to actually try and tell what they look like, the creature that they actually recognize,
To be specific, I'm more looking for, does Chuck recognize what these things are from somewhere else?
I would
If that-
also would, you know, just like at least their shape.
Mhm.
do you mean what they're like now imitating, like the devilish features? You mean?
Yeah.
Okay, if you want to do that, you can make a nature check if you want to do that.
Okay.
You can make a nature or nature or history check. Damn. Okay. It's actually
Yeah,
got a
the
0.
only person who rolls worse than me is Ziggy.
Chuck, again, the creature that these things now look like is a Cambion. You would know, because you're pretty old, and you've run into these before. Since the emergence, you know, they have come about every now and then. You've only heard stories, you've never met any, but Cambions are essentially the spawn of a devil and a humanoid. That's like what happens when, you know, when a devil and a humanoid get together. That's a Cambion is what happens.
Okay. So knowing that, Pip ended off with sort of like a little confused, right? Like he sort of ended off his point with sort of like waiting for someone else to kind of speak up, right?
He looks like he's trying to remember something.
I don't think Chuck's gonna do a lot of elaborating, but he's definitely gonna mutter under his breath. Just hold on.
During this time, I hand
Sorry,
a potion to anybody that's injured. I just have like a collection of them.
Okay.
Whoever wants one. You can't have another one, Chuck. I'm sorry.
No, yeah.
I hate to cut you on, but
No, you're good. There's not much to elaborate. I'm gonna say that Chuck's just gonna kind of mumble under his breath the word Cambions, and that's it.